Hey everyone, and welcome. Let's just get right into it because this is something so many of us deal with. We're constantly told, get more sleep, get better sleep, get deeper sleep. But what if sleep isn't actually the whole story? Today, we're going to unpack the huge difference between sleep and rest and why getting this right could be the key to finally feeling recharged.
So, does this sound familiar? You do everything you're supposed to. You go to bed on time, you hit that magic 8-hour number, but you wake up feeling foggy, sluggish, and just completely drained. You are so not alone. It's one of the most frustrating feelings in our crazy, non-stop world, and it really makes you wonder, what am I doing wrong here?
And here it is. This is the big idea we're digging into. The answer might not be about piling on more hours of sleep. It's about understanding that sleep and rest, they're two totally different things, and both are equally important. We've been putting all our energy into one, and we've been kind of letting the other one slide.
So this brings us to what you could call the tiredness paradox. We often think that just lying down and closing our eyes is enough. You know that feeling, right? Sinking into your favorite chair after a super long day? Well, scientists have a name for that state, quiet wakefulness. And yeah, it feels good. But what's going on in your brain is a million miles away from what happens during actual sleep.
I mean, just look at the difference in brain activity here. When you're in that quiet wakefulness state, your brain is humming along with these slow, gentle alpha waves. It's like your brain's relaxation rhythm. But the second you actually fall asleep, boom, those alpha waves vanish completely. They get replaced by way more complex brain waves, like the super powerful delta waves you see in deep sleep. This isn't just a small change. It's like a total reboot of your brain's operating system.
So what is your brain doing when it makes that big switch? Let's take a deep dive into the incredible, powerful processes that can only happen when you're truly asleep. This is where all the heavy lifting of biological restoration gets done.
See, your night's sleep isn't just one long state of unconsciousness. You actually cycle through these 4 stages over and over again. You start in N1, which is super light sleep. Then you drift into N2, where your brain has these really cool bursts of activity that help lock in memories. And then you get to N3, the deep, slow wave sleep. This is the main event for physical repair. And finally, you hit REM sleep, which is famous for vivid dreams, where your brain is doing even more work, organizing memories and processing emotions.
And this is exactly why that stage in 3, that deep sleep, is absolutely non-negotiable. While you're in that state, your brain is literally spring cleaning. It's flushing out harmful toxins that build up during the day, some of which are linked to diseases like Alzheimer's. Your body is also releasing growth hormone to repair itself, fine-tuning your immune system, and regulating the hormones that control your appetite. This is essential, deep maintenance that quiet rest, no matter how peaceful it feels, just can't do.
Okay, so sleep is the undisputed champion of biological repair. But that does not mean rest is useless, not even close. Rest plays its own unique, critical role in our well-being. Think of it this way. It's not a substitute for sleep, it's a vital partner to it.
So what is rest, really? Well, it's way bigger than just closing your eyes. The best definition is pretty much any activity that lets you step away from something stressful to relax and recharge. It's all about intentionally calming your nervous system. And crucially, it restores your whole being, your mind, your body, and your spirit, not just your physical systems. It's the antidote to the pressures of the day.
And the benefits are immediate and honestly pretty profound. As this quote from Sleep Station points out, proper rest directly tackles that feeling of being overwhelmed. It can lower your stress, lift your mood, and even sharpen your focus. It's basically the mental and emotional reset button we all desperately need throughout our days. And this right here, this brings us to the real aha moment. The reason you can sleep for 8 hours and still feel totally exhausted is that sleep and rest are designed to solve different kinds of fatigue.
Think of your total exhaustion like this pie chart, okay? A big slice of that is physical fatigue from a long day, and deep sleep is the perfect tool for that piece of the pie. But what about the other slices? The mental fatigue from intense focus and solving problems all day, or the emotional fatigue from dealing with stress and difficult people. Sleep doesn't always knock those out. That's where rest comes in. It targets the specific deficits that sleep alone can't fix.
So here's the bottom line. You need both, period. Sleep is your overnight crew coming in to do the deep biological repair work. But rest is your pit crew during the day, giving you those quick, targeted boosts to keep your mental and emotional resilience high. To feel truly rejuvenated, you need a balanced diet of both. So how in the world do we get more of this essential rest into our already packed schedules? Well, the good news is it doesn't require a week-long vacation. let's look at some super practical, easy things you can do to weave powerful moments of rest into your life, starting, like, right now.
The key is what we can call micro rests. These are small but really impactful resets you can just sprinkle throughout your day. For example, feeling creatively blocked? Try a creative rest, like just doodling or doing a crossword puzzle. Feeling sensory overload from all the noise and screens? Try some sensory rest. Put on headphones and just listen to one full song. No multitasking. A mental break can be as simple as stepping away from your screen for 5 minutes. And for your spirit, maybe a silent moment of gratitude. It's about finding the right type of rest for the kind of tired you're feeling.
Now here's one of the most powerful techniques for physical and mental rest you can try literally right now: belly breathing. You can just follow the steps here, but the main idea is simple. You lie on your back, put one hand on your chest and the other on your stomach. The goal is to breathe in slowly through your nose and feel your stomach rise while your chest stays as still as possible. Then you exhale slowly. Keeping that top hand still is the secret because it ensures you're using your diaphragm, which directly triggers the nerve that tells your whole body to calm down. It's a simple act that can physically settle your nervous system in just a few minutes.
So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this question. Sleep is absolutely essential, but it's that purposeful rest that gives us the resilience to navigate our demanding lives. It is not a luxury, it's a necessity. So just think about it. What's one small, intentional moment of rest that you will claim for yourself